Oh my god, I was just going through YouTube and found this video by Andy Me on TV showing how horrible Supercell is. I mean, I just can't think of a worse company right now. I recently made a short about them talking about how one of their games, Clash Royale, is ruining everything for their players. And now I came upon this story thanks to Endimi on TV's video, link will be in the description, about how bad their other game, Clash of Clans, is too. I did some research about this story and I cannot tell you how freaking angry I am. Also, I will not be posting any game footage of Clash of Clans or any Supercell game here because the company is using that to wipe anything bad about them from the internet. Now, without further delay, let's get started. The incident or the story in question here is honestly a whole circus. It's messy, it's ridiculous, and it shows exactly what kind of company Supercell, or more specifically the Clash of Clans team, actually is. So let me give you a brief summary for those of you with the attention span of a microwave beep. Last year, this same money-hungry, PR-obsessed garbage mobile game studio got wrapped up in a massive controversy because they decided it was a genius idea to go after small content creators who dare to say anything even slightly negative about them. Literally, anyone pointing out their bullshit got slapped with copyright strikes like it was some kind of hobby for them, and a bunch of channels ended up getting removed for simply speaking their minds. And then there's Eric Onehive, or as many knew him before, Clash with Eric Onehive. He's not some random dude with 8 subscribers. He was a big creator, over 400,000 subscribers, someone who practically carried parts of the community on his back for years. He spoke out about what Supercell was doing, and naturally that put him in the spotlight. People started realizing just how disgusting and controlling Supercell's tactics were when it came to protecting their precious reputation. They didn't like that, of course, so they hit him with copyright strikes too. It was a whole mess, but after a while it seemed like things calmed down a bit, at least on the surface. But no, apparently they were just waiting in the shadows like cartoon villains. Supercell decided to copyright strike not 1, not 2, but 11 of Eric's videos in one go, basically nuking his entire channel off the platform. Let's see how this all unfolded. What actually started all this drama? Who is Eric Onehive, and most importantly, what happens next? Before that, here is the sponsor. I'm joking, let's get back to the video. I have played Clash of Clans before, and I have watched many Clash of Clans videos before. Attack strategies, best bases, and things like that. Onehive with a clan that came up a lot during those days. I remember they were like the best clan or whatever. Eric was one of the first few members of the clan, and he was a big content creator even back then. Now, when I looked up his channel, he mostly does commentary on big games or tournaments. I may be wrong, so let me know. He is no small creator. He had over 400,000 subscribers, and he has been in the game for a long time, having his whole channel built on the game of Clash of Clans. He might have done some other games or other Supercell games as well. I didn't go that far back into his channel, but from what I could see is that he did almost every major tournament commentating. I also looked it up, and he had his YouTube channel name change from Clash with Eric Onehive to just Eric Onehive after the first controversy with him in Supercell. Now, why did he get into trouble? What did he do to make Supercell so mad that they would want to delete one of the biggest channels for their game from YouTube? And is he completely right? Let's find out. As I said, the main incident happened last year. There was this esports team who had a guy named Max playing for them, but suddenly after the team qualified for the World Championship, the captain named Flux decided to kick Max without any reason. I have to say this, these are in-game names, and there is a lot of backstory behind this drama which is not really related to this case, so I'm going to skip over it. Coming back, Fleps had some connections with Supercell employees, and so he was able to remove Max from his team. This itself is not that big of a deal, and Supercell cannot be blamed for this. But a spot on a team who qualified for the World Championship can earn you a lot of money, and Max was completely denied that. And it was not even because he was a bad player, it was the opposite. He had some of the best win rates, or 3-star rates as they call it. So naturally, people started questioning it. Creators started to voice their opinions on Twitter and YouTube. They said that this was wrong and Clash should not have allowed this and things like that. While it is somewhat of an issue, it's not as bad as what was about to come to those who spoke out. Creators started to get copyright claims left, right, and center. They were even removed through the Creators Program, a program where if you used a code from the creator, they got a cut of the revenue. If what all those creators said was true, this was one of the most disgusting things Supercell could have done to their own community. I mean, they were just voicing their opinions for God's sake. What happened was wrong for Max, but if you allowed it to happen, then just stay quiet like the rest of the brain-dead gaming companies. The heat would have died out. But no, they had to do something because they are the supreme leader and everyone must suck their... Anyway, so anyone who even said anything about Supercell's decision was receiving copyright strikes. The companies have a way to group all of the videos they want to copyright strike so that the creator only gets a single strike and they learn their lesson. But this garbage company went through each and every video, clicked on them, and sent a distinct strike for each of them. So each video gets a different strike and, as I said before, 3 strikes on your channel and you are out. Many small creators had no options left. Then Eric tried to be the voice for them. He was a fairly big creator, having 400k subs, and so was one of the most well-known faces of Clash of Clans. He even commented on the World Championships before. But when he tried to voice his opinions about everything, he was shut down too. First, when he talked about the firing, he was removed from the creator program. Then he made a YouTube video about the topic with the title, Exposing Supercell. There he showed some emails from those creators that were affected and also said that we should all get together and review bomb the game and go on Twitter and call out the studio. While this might not be the best way to do things, rallying up people to post stuff on the internet, his intentions seemed good. But unfortunately, Supercell was quick to put the hammer down here as well. Eric received a long list of strikes on his videos, which were mostly Clash of Clans videos. After he made a few more videos on the story and talked about it on Twitter and on his streams, it seemed like Supercell finally retracted their strikes and his channel was back to normal. But Eric would change his channel name from Clash with Eric One Hive to only Eric One Hive. This went on a little longer and everything just went normal. Eric would post commentary videos on tournaments by pro teams, talk about the game, the state it's in, but nothing of the exposing or the bad side of things. Or at least on the videos I watched. He posts every day and I can't go through all of his videos from the past year, but in a recent stream he called out an employee by name, calling her toxic, and she was the one who was sending out all those strikes and whatnot, crashing out on her. He even said that the creator program was toxic and showed favoritism, who only says good things about the game. Now, in retaliation, Supercell issued Eric's channel 11 strikes for 11 of his videos. That's just insane. I will talk about Eric's actions and what he did and how he went on about this whole situation, but copyright striking someone's channel just because he or she said something bad about you is the shittiest thing I have heard. Like, even Ubisoft does not stoop that low. Supercell has to be the single most dogshit company to ever exist. Now, before anyone says something, I don't mind the players or the people playing the game and enjoying it. I just hate the company. I hate the game too, but that's just my opinion. But no one, and I mean no one, can tell me that Supercell is a good company. They are the worst piece of garbage company I have ever seen. Now, after the strikes landed on his channel, Eric went to Twitter saying that his channel might get deleted, which it did. He also said that even if his counterclaims were accepted and his channel survived, he will not be playing or posting any Supercell content ever again. Let's talk about what Eric did during this whole situation. The way he went on about this whole controversy was a bit sketchy. I'm not saying it was his fault, but telling people to go on Twitter and call them out, telling them to review bomb the game on the app and Google Play Store is not good. Maybe just making the story and calling the people at Supercell yourself should have been the correct call. Don't ask the people to say anything, as they would resort to harassment most of the time. Again, calling out someone by name and calling them toxic on stream is also not the best idea. People are saying it's doxing over harassment. Now, I am not a lawyer, so I can't tell you for sure, but even I would not mention anyone by name. Even when I give the names of the players in the story, I said those are in-game names, and I didn't say anything bad about them. I only try to call out the companies for their decisions and direct everything to the company itself, which I can do without any problem. Now, what will happen after all this? Will Eric be doing something? Are people going to do something? Well, yes. Eric said that he will be filing a lawsuit and has launched a GoFundMe to follow up on that lawsuit. He also said that YouTube has held a deletion of his channel while they review the counterclaims, but it's not looking good. And finally, he said that he will be taking time off of social media and maybe come back to streaming with some other games, but will never touch a Supercell game again. This story did not get much attention, and no other content creator has even said anything about this in the Clash community. I mean, when you have a dictator of a company watching your every move, who can blame them? So asking them to take a side won't even yield anything. But I just can't believe that a company like this can exist without anyone saying anything. I guess that's how the mobile gaming space is. Maybe that's why when the EU said they will be removing the use of in-game currency and having the real value of the things you buy beside the gems or stones or RP, Supercell CEO was the first to speak up about it. He said that this will kill such a big industry. Why? Why would having the real value of the things you buy in-game kill anything? Well, maybe because then people would buy a little less after seeing the actual amount of how much they're actually spending, rather than just seeing 1,000 RP or 1,000 gems. The game company is rotten to its core, and people should see just how bad it is. That's why I included footage of other games, so no matter what, they won't be able to copyright strike the content. Well, I don't think my channel is at any risk, as it only has 100 subscribers. They won't even notice this, and maybe not many people would even see this. But I just had to get this off my chest. Anyway, that's it. See ya.